So we're going to be using an application called Tabata for some of the strength and conditioning exercises that we'll be providing with you over the next few weeks and months ahead. So this application is available on both Google Android and Apple iPhones and iPads, etc. So if you go into the App Store and search for Tabata, so that's Tabata, you'll get a couple of different options that will crop up. The one that we're after is this one here called Tabata Stopwatch Pro. So if you download that and open that application, this will be the screen that you presented the first time that you open the application. So the first thing we want to do is go into the settings button, which is down in the bottom right hand corner, and that enables us to configure the application for the types of sessions that we're going to be running. So we're only going to be changing the settings under this measures section here at the top. And the first thing we're going to do is create an initial countdown. Now this is the countdown before the first session, so the first exercise that we'll be completing. Typically I set that about 7 seconds. It lets me start the Tabata application, get into the position to start the first exercise. So set it for anything that feels comfortable for you, but typically, as I say, I use 7 seconds. Now, the strength and conditioning exercises that we'll be setting, we're going to be asking you to work an exercise for 30 seconds on each rep that we provide. So if you set the exercise interval to 30, and that is the level that we are going to be working at the end of every exercise, you're going to get a 5-second rest period. And that's where we can configure the rest interval to be 5 seconds. And then the number of exercises we'll be completing is the number of sets. So if we're going to be completing 4 different exercises in each cycle, then we're going to put 4 sets in there. At the end of each cycle, so once we've completed all 4 of those exercises, for instance, we're going to have a rest period, and that rest period is going to be 30 seconds. We're then going to set the number of cycles that we do. So once we've completed all those initial 4 exercises, we're going to do them again multiple times. Typically, we'll either do 4 cycles or we'll do 6. And this is where we set the number of cycles in here. That's all the settings that we're going to be using in our strength and conditioning sessions. Once you've configured the system, just click the tick in the top left-hand corner. That'll take you back to the main page. You might get a advert that pops up a bit like here, because we're using a free application. At the right time, just cancel that down. We're now ready to start our first Tabata exercise. So we just hit the play button in the bottom left-hand corner, and we should get our initial countdown, which is then followed by the first exercise.
Starting your Tabata workout. Get ready. Exercise.
So here we go, we've had that countdown, we're into the first exercise. And what should happen is after we've completed that first exercise, we should then get that 5-second rest period, and then it'll count us down to go into the next exercise. You'll get a 3-second countdown towards the end of the exercise, so you know to start that you're almost at the end, rather than having to check the watch itself.
Rest.
So there we go, we're into our rest cycle, another countdown,
exercise,
into our next exercise. At any point in time, if we need to pause the workout for any reason, a shoelace has come undone, something like that, then we just hit
workout
pause,
paused,
and we can press play again.
Resuming your Tabata workout.
Starts from where we left off, so we don't lose any time there.
Workout paused.
So that's a really quick overview of that Tabata application. It's really, really useful. We are going to be using it, as I said, in all these strength and conditioning videos that we'll be asking you to do on the days that you're not training with ourselves. But any questions or queries, any problems that you run into, drop me a WhatsApp message and I'll see if I can talk you through and resolve the issue for you. Please do get in contact if there's any issues though. Thanks, bye.